Hello, Guardians. It is Ebontis here, July 3rd, and the flashpoint is on Titan. In case you didn't spend enough time on Titan last week during the faction rallies, you get a little bit more. But for our Cayde stash locations, we have this one just behind the bridge, so I pretty much loaded here at the rig for that one. We're going to run around the corner, grab this one over here, and then head into the Solarium. So pretty much everything is going to be one big cut, starting here at the rig, and then we will go find them all. So when you load in on the rig, you're facing right here towards the public event. Go ahead and turn around and jump into these towers here real fast. Running through, you could do this on your Sparrow as well, which I'll probably do once I get a little freedom. And the first one should be tucked right over here. So, Cayde stash number 1 sitting right here in the corner. Yeah, what do you know? The Scomorodric Cube. Not sure what that means. Makes me think of Diablo 3 or Diablo 2 actually with the Herodric Cube. So, jump back on your Sparrow, come back through the tunnels, and then we're going to go across into this little hive nook over here on the side. So, past the public event, past the crazy captain, who I definitely bumped. Drive over here, across the way. Try not to run into things. It's usually best that way. And up the ramp. Now this one, let's go ahead and take a look, is going to be kind of just around the corner. Take you like to jump. So, as you go through here, it says you want to jump. It's literally right over here. So you want to jump just barely across the way, and we've got number 2. Pretty quick and easy to get to both of these. There we go. And come back out of your little tunnel. Got all of the Titan dashes there. Back on your Sparrow if you got it, and then we're going to head into the Solarium. Quickest way I know how, just keep driving. Try and stay on this level if possible. If you got to bail off your Sparrow, at least there's no renown, so you should be able to just keep going on through here. And we'll go ahead and head onto the tunnel and cross the good old bridge. Driving Sparrows can be difficult, especially on mouse and keyboard. I don't know why. If Sparrow Racing ever came back, I definitely feel like I'd have to get out a controller. Every shooting mechanic I love on mouse and keyboard, and even though I may not be as skilled as some, I still like how it feels. But when it comes to driving the Sparrow, I feel like the controller is just more natural, and maybe that's just what I got used to. Who knows? So once we're up in here, we're going to have 3. So the first one, as music, I put an X to myself, so I know where that one's at. This one's even farther down the Festering halls, and this one, it's a very blue room. So we're going to hit the blue room first, which is off to the left once you go into the Solarium, and then come back for these other 2. So come up here. Any of the enemies in here, you can honestly skip them. There's no reason you have to fight any of them. As long as you make it to where you can not fall down, you'll be alright. So come on through, head to the left first. Again, no guys are required. You want to shoot a couple in the face, they die pretty quick. There's no reason they wouldn't. There's not much renown going on. There's no reason public events are hard. So keep going through here. This is what I would call the green room, where the ogre is usually at. Through here, on your display cases on the left, we have trees and tentacles and other things. And then when we get to the blue room, so this is what I would call the one with the garden sometimes. It's actually going to be right up there. But the blue room is this one. If those lights go off, it looks very blue. So come up here. You'll see this little cross beam. Come right up here, jump on up, and number 3 hides up here tucked in the corner. Now as you're in the Solarium, there's really not much point in loading back to the rig and starting over, so you may as well just run on back out and we'll hit the other 2 on the other side. They're pretty much farther in towards the Festering halls and in that security center area, so you just have to run to them. So head on back out through the green room. We're going to cross straight on over the Solarium entrance area and to the other side, avoiding the wizard who is not happy with me right now. Excuse me, sir, or ma'am, whatever you are, I'm not sure. All the way through. Going to have a couple enemies on this other side as well. When you get over here, you'll wake them up, but just keep going. Now, the X they're talking about is going to look something like this one on the back wall where my cursor's at right now, but this is not the one. But it's one of these little digital X's. So keep running through. Pretty much only one way to go. Can't screw it up too much. As you run on through and around, follow the greenery. A little bit of overgrowth here. Somebody needs to get some landscaping people in here. Clean this place up just a little bit. Now, if you ever see a Cayde stash for Titan and talks about the security gates or anything along those lines, these are them. And the actual Cayde stash would be right behind these little, I don't know, just, you know, greenery there, but it's going to be tucked in the back. But we're going to keep going all the way to the back. You're going to see Festering halls, and there's 2 back here. First one, you can actually see it from where we load in. That's the little X they're talking about. And you're literally just going to stay elevated as long as you can. Now, if you don't stay up there, all you got to do is just jump up here, find some way to stay elevated, and this is your little box for number 4. Nothing crazy this week. I think I got all the things last week. I got a faction weapon. I got an exotic engram last week, so I'm pretty much going to strike out this week. Just my odds. Now, as you come through here, this one's way down in the Festering halls. So if you want a name for it, those Fallen on Titan. I've been after them for years. They've ransacked an old trove I kept in the sink on Venus. So, drop on down, and what you want to do is just keep looking. Any of those green eyes, you can go ahead and shoot them square in the face. They should die fairly quickly. Watch for those cursed thralls. Of course, it's always good when you reload. Couple thrall back here. And keep going. So the sink they're talking about is going to be back here. Now, typically, this one, as long as I'm not crazy, should be over here to the left, which it is. Now, you can run over there and grab it, but so I have a little minute just to say a few other things to you guys. I will go ahead and kill a few more of these enemies, especially this wizard, so he doesn't just melt me while I'm talking. Excuse me, sir, I'm making a video. Or ma'am, again, not sure. All right, so all the way back in here, there's not much more. You can just jump over the wall and fall down. So this is number 5. Quick and painless video for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. You can always check out my weekly reset. I'll have the link to it here at the end. And as always, guys, all the support is appreciated and as helpful as possible. So if you do enjoy the content, the videos, drop a like, leave a comment if you got questions, things you want to see in these videos. And also, support the channel, you guys can always hit that subscribe button. Also, that alert bell that will actually keep me in your feeds. YouTube algorithms, apparently words are hard, are weird. So that alert bell will actually keep me in your feed when new things get posted up. Other than that, you guys can follow me on twitch.tv/Ebontis or twitter.com/Ebontis. Working on a new logo, trying to get it all squared away. Working on basically a font at this point. Most everything else is done. So you guys will see a new video. Intro coming up soon. New logo. All that stuff I'm excited to get out there. So that stuff will be coming up. But otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully this is helpful. Maybe you guys have better luck than I do this week because mine was pretty poor. But as always, wherever you are at around the world, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. I hope you have a great one. Enjoy the 4th of July if you're in Americas. If you're not, just hopefully it's a good day for you. And I'll see you soon. Have a good one.